Today I want to show you how I have used a Gardena irrigation computer, which you can see here, in order to refill this water feature. This is a water feature designed by the architect. His name is Hendrik Daniel, or Daniel Hendrik, I'm sorry. And I have helped him to plan this water feature regarding the water treatment. And it is really amazing. So, because what you can see here, we have a very smooth moving of the water surface, and what is also super amazing are these lights at the top of it. What you can see at the moment is that those lights are reflected here in this water feature pool, or let's say it's like a pool water feature. So, but regarding the refilling, which is a challenge because we had no space to put here a swimming valve in order to create an automated refilling, because here we have permanently water evaporating, which means the water level is sinking, and this means we need to refill on a regular base, but we cannot do it automatically because there was no space left for a swimming valve. Well, we had some other scenarios, but these other scenarios would have changed the basic design, so we decided to go with a semi-automated filling system, which I will explain right now to you. What you can see here in the background is we have actually two main components. The one component is here a high-performance reverse osmosis, which is producing lime-free water, what we need, because otherwise the pump will fail after a short time and the water feature is going to look very ugly. So this reverse osmosis is producing lime-free water, and we are inserting this lime-free water through this hose here, which then goes into the sand bed filter or sand filter, which is cleaning the water from dirt. Because we have only two lines going from the water treatment room to the water feature and back, which is these two. So in these two we use for the dirt filtering, and we also use these two for refilling. And here comes this very elegant Gardena irrigation computer, which has a unique, very useful function, and it is this button here. So if you press this button, then the last time you have set up, for example here it was 59 minutes, this computer is going to open the valve, and after 59 minutes it is going to close it automatically, and you don't have to be there. Because if you refill this water feature, you don't want to stand all the time next to it. So this is why we have chosen such a refilling irrigation computer. You press it one time and then you can do something else, and after 1 hour you come back. And yeah, this is one additional thing you need to do. You need to turn off the reverse osmosis. It is going to turn off by itself, but then it's going to turn on automatically after a couple of times, so it's better to turn it off. But in order to refill this water feature, the customer only has to turn on the reverse osmosis and then press this button, and then after 1 hour he can come back and turn off the reverse osmosis. And this is a pretty easy to handle refilling process, which makes sure that the water feature doesn't get too much water and we do not create the water damage. This is why this refilling computer comes in pretty handy. So I hope this helps, and if you have questions regarding the water treatment of your water feature, I would be glad to help. There are actually 4 basic things you need to consider. Actually, maybe it's, let's say, also 5. The 5th would be the security, but the 4 basics are you want to avoid calcification. This is number 1. Number 2 is you want to avoid dirt. Number 3, you want to avoid algae. And number 4, you need to have a refilling strategy. So these 4 things you need to consider. And the 5th, of course, very important, is security. So what happens if one of your elements fail? So how do you avoid water damages or leaks? And this is a complete other chapter which I will cover in one of my next videos. But just for you in advance to know, this is something you should consider when you plan your water feature, how to make it safe so that you don't get a water damage if a valve doesn't close or if somewhere one of the connections is going to leak. So I hope this video helps you, and I would ask you to subscribe to my channel, please, because I'm doing such videos on a regular basis, and you will benefit a lot if you subscribe to my channel, because then you will get updated and you stay connected to me. And one day when you build your indoor waterfall, hopefully you will contact me so that I can help you there. So thank you very much for